dey vex, but I go just try calm down, eh? I'll just try to calm down and be as reasonable with this as possible. Big shout out to all of you. Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Somebody say, police, they find me. Your father, bye-bye, lolo pamawa. Shotibo. Anyway, let's go into this. Apparently, a lot of people have been sending me a message from a lady on Facebook. Her name is Jane Felix Ogbona. Jane Felix Ogbona said many things in her video and mentioned me. And here are some things that I'd like to talk about, because I find it unfair that I'm being blamed for what I have no responsibility of. First of all, I'll tell my side of the story, because it's unfair for people to just blame me. Yes, I took my own blame because I invited Blessing CEO the day that story broke. It was a story. I run a blogazine, a audio visual blogazine, where we talk about things happening in the news. I've been doing this for at least 5 years, and it was exactly what I was doing on the radio before I branched off the radio so I could have my own voice and my own platform. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please go to TikTok. If you're watching on TikTok, help me meet my TikTok target. You know what I like on TikTok? They're called money guns. That's what I'm looking for on TikTok. Help me meet my TikTok money gun target. I'll be very glad if you guys can help me with that. It makes me feel loved and appreciated. So on TikTok, help me share the video and meet my money gun target. If you're watching on Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on today's video. You will see today's video, and you go to your Facebook page, search for Daddy Freeze. You will click on today's video. Once the video pops up, bottom left hand corner, your own left might be on this side because of the view. Left, your wristwatch hand, left, bottom left hand corner, you will see how to buy stars. Go there and buy stars. I'm going to be giving special shout outs to anybody buying me stars. I can see Oluwatosin Adeyemi has already reached there. I just saw the stars coming. I knew who it could be. Oluwatosin Adeyemi, a special human among humans, a special creation of God. Oluwatosin Adeyemi, your joy will know no bounds. Your joy will have no border. There will be no border, no border. As in, your joy go just they go. No border. No fence, no restriction, no river. Now just endless joy. Endless peace. Emma Sokpe, Ami. All of you say Ami. All right, now, so let me go to the meat of this particular story. So this particular lady on Facebook, Jane Felix Ogbona, made quite a few statements, and I must be honest, I am not particularly happy with this. I said earlier on, I brought Blessing CEO on my live. The very first day I brought Blessing CEO was the day the story broke, and this is what we do. We handle breaking stories. from the political sector to religious stories to anything and everything that people talk about. And instead of talking about what we talk about in private, we talk about them in public and share opinions and rub minds. So I brought Blessing CEO, and Blessing CEO, Blessing CEO was her usual Blessing CEO self. She did make some points. A lot of people might have found the point insensitive, but that was her truth. And in life, you've got to be able to tell your truth. She said that the lady in question wanted to buy. That's why she kept going back to the toxic union. And I say that all the time. I say if you continue being in a toxic union, it's like you have a buy wish. Anybody who has been a follower of Daddy Freeze, you know I'm very big on divorce. Any small thing like this way go threaten your existence. Baba, come out for that marriage. Now my message, and I've been on that message for years, because I've seen in the course of my message, I don't see like 5 people wake by, including gospel singer Osinachi, when husband still in prison, according to the narrative. So I understood where Blessing CEO was coming from, but I also had a soft spot for the lady because she was my follower. So I'm torn in between Blessing CEO saying the truth or saying her truth, and the lady's family who would be going through pain. Then Blessing took it a notch higher and announced that she was IVD's, what's that thing called? IVD's special, that she's the relationship therapist in charge of this IVD story. That, for me, was a bit much. She said she's now the official therapist or the official relationship counselor for IVD, and then started releasing evidence. By the way, I've never said this publicly, but I did invite Blessing IVD for an interview. And to balance it, I also invited members of the late Bimbo's family for an interview. You guys come and talk. IVD said he was going to talk when he came. Well, at that time, he said he needed some time to mourn. The lady's family too came and went, and they wanted to come. Then after a while, they said no, they're not gonna. So it was. I tried to be as open with the narrative as humanly possible. Blessing, however, now started releasing what she considered evidence, and I called Blessing up. I was like, Blessing, Taste Buds was there that day. I was like, Blessing, you can't just be said no, that she knows what she's doing, that she has evidence. I say, all this kind of evidence is not easy to release like this, so you have to be careful. Then Blessing went to do a movie. That was like, we discussed the movie on my live. I'm not saying Blessing doesn't have a right to do a movie or to express her opinion, but it was a bit worrying for me. But this our work, really get direction. Now, anyhow we dey do them, because for radio, that's one of the advantages of radio. You go on the radio, it's a proper structure with a legal department. They will tell you cannot say this, they will tell you cannot do this. You hold meetings. But me now, I can come now and say something that Nigeria will begin boil. Right now, I am more powerful than a radio station. Are you aware that I'm more powerful than all radio stations? Because waiting radio station, they no born their mama to talk. Me, I fit just come here today, talk am cross border. And before you look back, Nigeria go don begin boil. So we have more power than the radio, because the radio is the level of regulation on the radio. Baba, do you realize that on the radio, I cannot encourage a woman to get a divorce? Ada is here. Ada was my colleague in Nigeria Info. I remember the last time we had a meeting. One person in the meeting said they wanted to talk about man and man Song says I too talk nonsense. No worry, no be your fault. Now your mama will decide to ovulate. If to say she no ovulate, you for no day here. So make I just comot you for this live. Song, all these fake accounts. Children wey no get papa go open fake account, come dey talk nonsense. So can I go on? So on the radio station, we were having a meeting, and that was there that day, and somebody brought a topic about man and man marrying. Baba, they shut it down. The girl was really upset because she had done some research on that particular topic. They said, quiet, you cannot talk about this on the radio. Me too. There was a time I wanted to, even me, they used to fight me over my stance on religion. But I used to get away with it. I don't know. Maybe they just used to overlook me. Oh, it's Daddy Freeze. But sometimes when I overdid it, they used to try to calm me down. That Daddy Freeze, you cannot say this on the radio. Then I'll not say it for about 4 days. Then I'll go back and say it on the 5th day. Then everybody will start tolerate me. People were writing letters to the radio station. You know me, my mouth is sharp. The way they call me, that's why they call me for radio. Where is Ada? Make Ada tell the truth. You talk too much, I go run you down, give you better call, shake pay for you. For radio, the way I did do for my life, Baba, you walk across my path like chicken where they find corn. That corn, that agbado way they find, I will give out to you. I go choke you with time. You go day your throat. You're not, you know go be. I go finish you. Nobody will know the curse. I will curse you. Tell you say no call my show again. Now me be the only person where they do radio show. Where no they beg audience. Audience talking here. I go tell you say for your life no call this radio station again. Something where they don't want us from small say you must woo the audience. Woo. Yeah, baba talon woo. Aye, you need that. Could need that fenton woo call. Woo town clan ni. Me and they shake pay for them. Say for your life. No, this radio station, if anywhere where you see the dial, tune off. So they're gonna fight me the next day. Say, wait, can't me that I gonna tell their list. Meanwhile, my show na number 1. No. I don't leave that show 1 year. The show still be number 1 with the work where we do that. That just they carry and they go. Baba, they tell people, they can't tell me, say, why I go tell people, say, me they tune off. I say, okay, the people where I tell, say, me they tune off. How many of them tune off? Nobody will be number 1. I can't tell them, say, get one auntie, her own number now, number 17. I say, you know better, say, make people tune off from my radio. May they go listen to our own radio, where she be number 17 for the hierarchy. This is why they talk, no be play. I don't tell them one-on-one. One auntie day, now number 17 she they come. That's Sabian, but I don't want to talk her name. So they come fight me, say, Baba, why they tell people say me they tune off? I said, auntie no get listeners. Why they as if they tune off my own show, she go get listeners. Why would they fight me? Instead of making they happy, say I they divert some listeners, come meet person. The same thing I tell them when they say, Daddy Freeze, you must come to work. I say, come to which work? They say come to work. I say come to which work? I say the people where they come work, they get ratings reach me. Me, they house number 1. Them they come work number 17. Why you no go tell those ones will be number 17? Say me they sit down for house like Daddy Freeze. They preach from house. Maybe that one go lift their ratings. Someone say, what's your occupation? My occupation is to tell you waiting your papa supposed to tell you when you forget, when you can't run riot, enter bush, like chicken where one crossroad, when 2 trailers they overtake. Now so your life be, and me, I be that person who go stop you with one word. Go do that be Shigidi Agbeko. Please. Okay, now she's number 18. Now I'm down. And then they dress up. If you see the way they go dress up, they go carry fake bag like this. Can't walk. Meanwhile, now back of class they do. When they can't walk. I work Nigerian for 2 years. One day I no use my leg cross their office. And they deliver. So they fight me, Sha. They fight me. Say that the freeze. Why you go tell person make you not listen to radio? I said that's I tell them. People not still, other people not still listen. You say no good, don't drive the audience. I say the audience, pia. Nobody near me. Make I drive small. Make I go other radio station. Make you not be like say we dey fight other radio station. Someone say talk about blessing see you. I beg. Make I bring you. Wait till I do my radio audience. Now I go do you. I hear you need that way. Rapture. Tell me make I talk about blessing see you because your data won't finish. Go the place where they know they use data. Don't block you. They tell you say they find audience. Anybody tell anybody say they find audience? I know they find audience. So people where they block today don't reach 70. and I don't block yesterday on like 120. I dey find a set of audience wey get sense. If na 5, it do me. Well, like I don't like to follow anybody fight too. So what am I saying is, radio, they go still worry you. They go worry you. There's no time on the radio where at least once every 3 months they'll call me go Oga office. When I did Nigeria office, they know they call me go Oga office. They go just call me for phone, say, Baba, why you talk this thing? And I go explain to them, say, the reason why I talk am be this. Luckily for me, I dey always know, I go stretch am. Even one of my guys been talking. Say that if he knows how to stretch something to the border, but you know they pass that border. So I go look for that trouble. Once I reach that border, I go just hold on for that border. It go be like say one cross the border, I go dey hold am. So I know they ever cross. Some people go just do one thing, cross border, enter trouble. Let me tell you, I worked on radio for 26 years. I was never suspended. I was never, because I always know when not to carry the matter go. Now, when I first start Free the Sheeple ministry, where God give me revelation, where I come begin to look pastors, I say, olelele, this one I think. That's when I enter trouble, because I come they attack them one by one. That time, and a revelation, no be normal that the freeze knows where not to go. So with my radio, Chief XI say, you are not as intelligent as you think you are. Baba, let me tell you, they measure my intelligence. So they don't measure your own IQ, they measure my own. I did waiting and they call first percentile. I know they don't talk about them, make I just leave them. Me and you don't get anything where we talk. So since I know they're intelligent, I agree, I know they're intelligent. But Rapture, yala yeah, and lori page me oni shori. Please, can I continue with the things I was saying? So back to where I was. So because me, I get 298 people, they watch me for TikTok, and I never buy one single money gun. What thing they do now? What thing they do now for TikTok? You want make I close this TikTok, face everybody else? Oh yeah, meet my target. 50 money guns. Now. Whoever gives me the highest money gun today. Wait till I go sing for you, You go know say I sing past Kwam 1. Mama don't send me message. Oh, waiting me this. I say mama know they watch me now. She go tell me say I to the cost person. Okay. She just send me another thing. Thank God. By the time she watch out for later, she go just call me. They shout for my head. Big shout out to those buying me stars. Shout out to Oluwatosin Adeyemi and Ndidi sent me 300 stars. Olan Lawo Adbayomi Isaac. I couldn't see that too well. Thank you so much. Olan Lawo. Man, thank you so much, bro. 1,200 stars. Baba try. Olan Lawo Isaac. Hey. Isaac. Baba na in the lead oh. For the first time, he overtake Oluwatosin Adeyemi. Mi riro eléyìí. Ọlánléwọ̀n. Hey, ọlá máa lé dádì yín àti mọ́mí yín àti gbogbo ọmọ yín. Ọlá ló máa lé wọn. Ọlá ló máa lé yín. You know wetin ọlá dey say money dey pursue you. Yeah, which kind name be this? Why my papa no give me this kind name? I dey hear this. Ọlánléwọ̀n. Wealth dey pursue you. Warren Buffett sef never. Hey, God bless you. House of Gold. Don't quickly buy 2 money gun for TikTok. Wà pẹ́ láyé. Wà dàgbà. Wà bímọ. Ọlánléwọ̀n Ayọ̀bámi. See name. Ọlánléwọ̀n. Wealth they pursue them. Ayọ̀ tún bá wọn. Joy come meet them. Income be Isaac. Hey, Ọlánléwọ̀n. Àbáyọ̀mí. Okay, Àbáyọ̀mí. Èèyàn gidi ó ṣe gan. Hey, Olúwatósìn náà overtake am back. Olúwatósìn Adéyẹmí. Adéọlá máa yẹ. Adéowó, Adéọmọ, Adéilé. Let me continue with my life. Back to the story I was telling. Make una no vex. I go reach blessing CEO matter. Make una just dey patient. Olúwatósìn Adéyẹmí, God bless you abundantly. So, because I have radio experience, I try my best to avoid crossing certain boundaries, especially with regards to with regards to breaking news. So even though I broke the news, I tried as much as possible not to jump in the arena. That is why I can be May Yule's wife's. I can be someone who chats with May from time to time, and I can still talk to Sarah Martins. I try as much as possible not to get into the arena. I might have a favorite. I might feel that May is in this particular argument, that's the May Judy war. I might feel that May is somebody I sympathize with more and I lean more towards, but I will not go and fight Judy because of May. So inside my reporting, I'll try to be as balanced as possible so I can also hear from the other side. It helps. So I tried to tell Blessing CEO this. Blessing CEO was like, no, that she has evidence, she's going to come with it. Wait till I talk again, we pass like that. So I left it. Now, we can't hear story. All of us were in our houses, minding our business. Almost somebody sent me Coral Reef. I never see that one before. My whole TikTok just changed font. Oh boy, God go bless you. What's that thing you sent me again? Coral Reef or something. You just changed the whole perspective of my TikTok. I like it. Send me another one. Make I just see as it be. So the next thing now, Blessing CEO go tattoo or be the guy tattoo. The next thing we can't release matching tattoo. Rumor come begin say they date. That one can't weak me. But you see, Blessing CEO is a grown woman. Blessing CEO is not my daughter. Blessing CEO is not my mother's child. And I cannot tell you that Blessing CEO cannot date whoever it is she wants to date. My only issue in that scenario was if truly she was dating the person, they should have, for the sake of the family and what they're going through, kept it at least a secret. My understanding, I may be wrong, I stand corrected, but that's my opinion. I cannot say Blessing CEO cannot date IVD. I can never say it. My issue is the family is mourning. It's a sensitive time. But you see, also, on the flip side, in our work, the kind of work where we they do, bad news, good news, now work. No news, now be our problem. If I sit down for my house and there is no news in the country, close that door, for 2 weeks, our income, they go like this. It go be like say one begin, they come down. And all of us that work online, the blogs, the reporters, the influencers, all of us understand this. News, they say IVD, they watch live. IVD, well done, no. News, na in they make our work sweet. As long as there is news, there is work. Someone say this kind of work hard. It hard, but it's sweet. Money where they our work. They use and pay 500 to 1,000 civil servants. Money where you never hear or where you never imagine before. Say, this kind of money this somewhere. Baba, you go, never know anything. Now, very sweet work, but you just have to understand it, and you also have to be careful so as not to get into trouble. So I also don't blame Blessing CEO for trying to come out and do something that would bring attention to her page. You see, let me tell you something here. Those days when we're growing up, everybody had television in the house. Whether you like it or not, the only thing you can watch on television is TikTok. I say it's TikTok. Is Byte Card just became my #1 gifter. Byte Card, please guys, follow Byte Card. Follow Byte Card now. Very important call, they coming. Hello? Hello? Egbomi, I did live. Oh. I just pick your call saying, are you? Can I call you back once I come out? All right, God bless. So man, TikTok just they go crazy now. I love TikTok. I enjoy TikTok. And let me also say something. Blessing CEO was the one that helped me start TikTok. Just like me too, I've also been instrumental in her career with regards to her Facebook and her YouTube. I give credit to whom credit is due. Blessing CEO was the first person to introduce me to TikTok Live. I now have 55,000 followers on TikTok. And TikTok is... I have 377 people watching me on TikTok now. I have more people watching me on TikTok than on YouTube that I started 7 years ago. 353 people watching me on YouTube Live, 383 people watching me on TikTok. So I've moved with TikTok. TikTok has been instrumental in my life, and that was Blessing CEO's doing. I have to give that credit to her. Of course, I also did a lot for her too. So it's a symbiotic relationship. Now, when the matter happened, have I called Blessing CEO since she has been arrested? Of course. Have I had conversations with her? Of course. Have I directed her in the path that she could use to help herself? Definitely. I've spoken to people who are of influence. I have talked to people who can do things on her behalf. Absolutely. So I don't understand why people can now blame me for not standing shorty for Blessing CEO. The same woman I mentioned earlier on, what's her name again? Jane Felix Ogbonna. Jane Felix Ogbonna said, if na my wife they arrest, I for don't go bail am. You see, I want to address Jane Felix Ogbonna. Jane Felix Ogbonna is one of those people on Facebook that is always pro-marriage, which seems to be going against Blessing CEO's teaching, and Blessing CEO is talking to single women. Let me break your heart. We do not live in biblical times. We actually do not even live in times where you can easily relate the Bible to everyday living. We are not in a theocracy, we are in a democracy, and unlike in the Bible where women didn't really have rights, we live in a world where women actually have rights. So, Blessing CEO's message is more for the single ladies, the women who want to be emancipated, women who want to walk out of marriages where no make sense, while the other lady is more stay in your marriage, staying. And I watched her 11-minute plus video, and I jotted down some things, and I'm going to share them with you. One of the things she said is, I would choose to be under a man whether na keke he dey ride. This is what the lady says. Jane Felix Ogbonna on Facebook. She says, I will choose to be under a man whether na keke he dey ride. Auntie Jane, that one not make sense. So every woman should have a husband. What you are saying, in my humble opinion, no vex, nobody say I dey enter you. I just they tell you my own side. If you don't agree with me, wetin you they talk be say, if woman no get choice of husband, may she go marry keke rider. So you are telling me somebody like Natural Gambia or Ada Blessing, as nobody agree toast Ada, make Ada go marry keke rider. I'm not saying, for instance, if me and taste buds as we dey like this, if something do me, I not can get work, na only to ride keke na in day. Taste buds no go leave me. Taste buds no go leave me. But to say as man no dey, the only one wey dey available, just so that you go dey under man, you can't go carry keke rider. Auntie, no be good advice, so no vex, so but no be better advice they give people. You dey make women feel like say, let me tell you, I know women. That they text me. She now said something, said, it is better for me to be in a man's house, blah 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 blah. Let me tell you something. My mother is a professor of law, current vice chancellor of Afebaba University, Abuad. When my father enters trouble, now my mother they call. I've never seen a situation in my life that my mother entered trouble and called my father. I am 47 years old. Me, Riri, now my papa, they enter trouble, call my mama. So that narrative that a woman needs to be under a man is an ideology that needs to be extinct. Let me tell you, 2 years ago or last year, I think it was last year, early last year, my father had a heart attack. Who did they call? Who else do they want to call? My mother. My mother sent her car and driver immediately. They brought my father to Ado Ekiti. It was the hospital in Afebabala University, Ado Ekiti, that took care of my father. My father now lived in my mother's house in Ado Ekiti. We children. We told him that he dares not live there. We locked him there for 6 months. My father will come out. They had a successful, if you know what a cabbage is, coronary artery bypass surgery. They opened my father up. You'll be seeing his heart beating like this. And it was my mother that did it. So you going on to say, there were things she said. Listen to what this lady said. She said, "Na man, they meet up bail conditions." All the times I've had legal problem in my life or legal issues or anything that is like legal, who I want call? She not my papa I go call. They don't born me well. Now my mama straight say, "Mommy, what do you advise?" He didn't have a stent. He had a proper bypass. Stent na the minor surgery. He had a full bypass. Full graft. Sorry, I mean. In this Nigeria, they did graft for my father. In my mother's school's hospital. So when you sit down and you say, every woman needs a man, I worry the kind of women you are surrounded with, ma. Cabbage, that's what it's called. God bless you. Someone said your mother is a white woman, not our women here. Please, Ngozi Okonjo Iweala is a black man, Abi. I'm asking you. Chimamanda is an Indian man, Abi. Why don't you hold your women? Do you know how many colleagues? The VC of Unilag, is it not a woman? You people are stone age. You are cavemen in your thinking. My mother is a white woman. My mother had colleagues. My mother's former roommate, late former Chief Justice Olatero Olagbegi. Justice Olatero Olagbegi was the former Chief Justice of Ekiti State. You want to tell me that woman will call husband if she has problem, a Chief Justice of a state? Somebody that has governor's number? Somebody that has Commissioner of Police number? Somebody that probably has number of some ministers? You are talking of a Chief Justice of a state. That was my mother's roommate. When my mother was provost, they were living together. We were childhood friends, I and her kids. So it was even my mom that called out of retirement and said, come and lecture at our university. So you want to tell me that that woman needs a husband if she has someone that is former chief judge? You know, chief judge is regular for a chief judge to have breakfast with a governor. My problem with you is una mama they sell akara for roadside. I'm not saying there's anything bad. Some of your mothers, yash, they take marry una papa. I'm not saying, but you see, upgrade your mentality. Start looking at women as power. I'm 47 years old. I have never seen the situation that my mother is in trouble and they are calling my father. It has not happened in 47 years of my own, unless maybe when I was small, I don't know anything. Let me tell you, there was a time my father had a surgery when we were growing up as kids. And that time in the university, I used to have those Nitel. I was one of the first. It was not GSM then. It was not 9 09. Who remembers those cellular phones? 09. So my father they called us in an emergency. The doctor wasn't around. So my younger sister then was staying with my dad. She now saw that my dad was bleeding. She now called us. So my uncle and I were in the house then. I just grabbed my phone. We got there. My father was bleeding. He was going. As soon as we got to the hospital, UCH, rushed him. There's no blood for my father. That was when I remember that I had my mobile phone in my hand. I just brought it out. My mother was having a meeting with a friend in Salami Estate in Ibadan. I just called my mother like this. Said, Mommy, there's an emergency. We're with Daddy in UCH and there's no blood. My mother no shout, she no panic. She said, really? I'm on my way. 5 minutes later, Professor Oshotimehin, late Professor Oshotimehin, former Minister of Health. He was the former provost of UCH. He and my mom worked together in a social science and health reproductive network. He was the first person my mom called. He strolled in, I can remember him with his white native. He just, as in blood came from nowhere. This thing why they tell you, I know they make mouth too. As in, by the time my mother came, they had sorted my dad out. She just walked in. She just called this person, called this person, called this person, called this. By the time she called the Oga of UCH, the provost then showed, the former provost showed. Doctors started coming from nowhere, living where they were, somewhere. As in, my father would have died if not for my mother. So when you say that a woman is nothing without a man, I disagree with that narrative. Because you see, my problem is change your circle, Auntie Jane. Change your circle. Babatunde Oshotimehin, may his soul rest in peace. Former provost of the College of Medicine, University Teaching Hospital, UCH. He heard I was my dad. He showed up. He later went on to become under Yaradua. So yes, under Yaradua, he was our Minister of Health for the whole country. So when Jane made that statement and said, women are blind, they don't see road, men see better. I grew up with a strong woman who saw road. She did not need a man to show her road. At least from the time I was in secondary school, I saw my mother solve critical problems. Change your circle. Stop rolling with women who cannot do things. My mother is still married to my father. But I'm saying if my mother was not married to my father, she will still not need a man to bail her. She will not need my father to bail her. If God forbid anything happens. Let me tell you something. My mother has My mother has 5 grandchildren. All of them receive monthly allocation of funds from my mother. My mother pays for piano lesson for all her grandchildren. My mother buys holiday tickets for her grand. She will tell the parents, say, you are parents, go and get your own tickets. I want to buy tickets for my grandchildren. So I don't understand that one, that without a man. Someone says you are diverting the topic. I'm not that. I'm telling you, someone accused me of not bailing blessing. See you, and this is the person, and these are the other things she said. Why are you slow? If you're walking in a paint booth, they will call you slow Tina. Are you the one that's going to tell me what to talk about? Person, these are the things that Jane was talking about on Facebook, and I want to correct her and school her properly. Any woman wey no dey under man, this one go happen. Any woman wey no dey under man, that one go happen. Any woman wey no, please. I come from a home. My young, let me tell you. I don't get brother. Okay, I get brother. My half brother. I have 3 sisters. If I enter trouble, now my last born sister they call. Now she be the family lawyer. She's the one that is always liquid with cash. If I need 1 million naira, I can call my sister and I put her say, babe, I need 1 M now. She'll say, just give me a few hours. So how in my family I have strong women? You that you are saying, let me tell you, you that you are saying, not all people, not all families are the same, not all, you are making an excuse for mediocrity. And I will never join you in that. I will never join you in that. Let me tell you, one day I had to report my mother to my sister. I called my mother for 2 straight weeks. My mother could not talk to me. I'll call you back. 2 weeks, now I call my sister, I say, come. What kind of nonsense is this? Do you know why my mother could not call me back? Because she's going from one meeting to the other. As I'm talking to you now, my mother just came back from, what's that college in London? I don't know if it's Cambridge. I think it's Cambridge, because I was talking to PT about it. Was it Cambridge? I'm trying to remember where she went to collect an award for her university. We're having a ceremony last year in the UK. I wanted my mother to attend. I looked my mama itinerary like this, fear catch me. She said, on this Saturday I have to be here, on this one I have to be here, on this one I have to be here, this one I have to be in Germany, this one I have to be. Now you go tell me, say, if my mama no get a husband, maybe she'll feel lonely like women feel lonely. First time I met one governor, my mother called him in personal name, introduced me to him. You know, Igbo people know. So, meet my son. And they always abuse that governor for it. So the guy looked at me, he said, well done, sir. Yes, sir. My mother called him his first name, like say, imagine the governor's name is Ada. Your ex-man say, Ada, meet my son. Now he call governor. Now he go tell me, say, a man go come go bail him. Please, make una leave that kind of mentality. I do not sell that kind of mentality for my children, and I will not let you sell it. I will not let you give life to a mentality where women are in the back burner. Please let me say thank you to the people that have been buying me stars. I've been ignoring them. It's not even right. What kind of nonsense is this? Olanlewon Abayomi Isaac leading with 6,000 stars. Olamamale Abayomi. Olamamale Isaac. Olamamale Tiran. Tiya Tomotomo. Number 2. Oluwatosin Adeyemi. Dudu Papa Dupa. Olúwatósìn ọmọ Adéyẹmí tí ẹ máa dá lójoojúmọ́ ni o wàá máa yọ Adé máa máa yẹ lójoojúmọ́ o. Thank you very much for getting me stars on TikTok. Big shout out to House of Gold, got me 2 stars, 2 money guns on TikTok. Sorry, the other guys are on Facebook. And bytecard.co got me 1 money gun on TikTok. Oluwatosin back to number 1. Oluwatosin Adeyemi Adekade Ayokayo. Gbogbo tó bá ń wá láyé ìwà máa rí ní sẹ́ number 1 Olúwatósìn Adéyẹmí. Olúwatósìn ọmọ Adéyẹmí. Gbogbo rere ló máa fojú ẹ rí. Somebody say I hail you. Come and buy stars on Facebook. No need to use mouth or typewriter to hail me. Buy my stars. Someone say TikTok they sweet pass. No, Facebook now they sweet pass go. Come to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. My profile will pop up. Click on it. Scroll down to today's video. Click on the video, bottom left-hand corner. You will see how to buy stars. So come on over to Facebook. Come and see how to buy stars on Facebook. Make that happen. So this lady, Jane, also talked about, she said something that I find very, this one is no longer, I disagree. This one is no longer opinion. This I find very in very poor judgment and poor taste. She said, if you dey talk too much and man dey popo you, stop talking too much and man no go popo you again. There should not be any excuse on the surface of the earth. There should not be any excuse on the surface of the earth that a man should have to popo a woman. Whether she talks too much, if she talks too much, you don't like her again, divorce her. You have no right to touch a woman. So Jane, I completely disagree with you on that point you raised. Stop talking too much and man no go popo you. No be yarn you yarn. So any man wey touch woman suppose go prison. So these are the things that I picked up from her page. She said, I would choose to be under a man, whether na keke they ride, not be yarn. The second one, she said, women are blind, they don't see roads, and men see better. Na baba nonsense you. Blessing CEO is in they say Blessing CEO they prison. Say, where are all the single ladies, all the single mothers that were her audience? So why are you specifically picking up? Where is everybody that's her audience? Blessing CEO has over 1 million people following her. If you want to make a case for everybody. Not the single ladies have abandoned her, like the problem is caused by single ladies. Can we please move away from that narrative? And then finally she said, there is no man to meet bail conditions. If you read the conditions, they say own a property in Lagos. Do women not have CEO in Lagos? I'm asking because I don't understand. This, I have to remind myself that this 2023, where did they get this lady from? Then she now said, stop talking too much so that man no go dey Mike Tyson you. Bye-bye. That one no enter. A woman that is a woman that has achieved something in life does not need a man to come and bail her, all those things. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with marriage. A good marriage is better than being single, but a bad marriage is worse than being single. So please, guys, always have that at the back of your mind. I have a guest I'm supposed to bring right now. This lovely lady went through a BBL. She is currently recovering from a BBL, and she's going to be my guest now. I'm going to bring her up right now, and she's going to tell us her story. Oh yeah, let's go. Send me hi so I can bring you in. Okay, so this lovely lady is going to tell us how she spent $25,000, how she has to go through a recovery process, and what it takes to do a BBL. She also had to remove her womb. That is a very, very, very important point. A lot of you want to do BBLs. A lot of you are saying, oh wow, this is something I'm considering. Let's hear from someone who is, even as we speak, on the hospital bed, and she is going to tell us about what she experienced going through this particular ordeal. So if you're ready, my darling sister, let me see you and say hi. We've got people here who want to meet you. You probably have met her before. She's come to my live several times. Brazilian Nyash lift. That's what it is. So let's go into that. That's the next. So she's here. She's gonna tell us. Yes. Okay. So someone says they want to say what they want to say. No, today is not discussion. I just wanted to address something where my name came out in the public. So that is it. So I'm bringing her here right now. So Adatu wants to do BBL. And that's sure you know say that's so you tall. So where they want BBL for your body? Guys, be patient. The sound is going to come. I'm coming. Somebody say slim girls rock. You know what happened is I invited her and I lost the audio. So let me accept her again. All right. Let's do this. Audio wahala. Audio wahala. Oh, chai.
Hey, yo, let's talk
Hey.
this pair of jeans. What am I?
I probably might have to save the video and come right back. So let me save the video and come back. Okay. Okay, so I'm going back now in a minute. Guys, please don't go anywhere. I'm so sorry. We had an audio problem and the interview has to be on Instagram. So let's just be a little patient. Yeah. All right, so we go live again. Okay. All right, guys, so we're going live. So sorry for keeping you all waiting. Forgive me. I think this should work now. Select all, cut. Let me close down everything on this page. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, copy. Sugar. Uh, copy. Guys, we're going live now. Don't be angry. Select all. Paste. Okay, so I'm ready for this. Select all, copy. Select all, paste. All right, so we're going live now. I'm bringing her to join us. Let's do this. Okay. Good evening, everyone on TikTok. Thank you for the gifts. I'm so far away from meeting my target. Help me meet my target on TikTok. Why are people blaming you for what's going on? It's all over social media. I bow, I bow, I bow. Oh yeah, now don't come back. Is there sound now? The sound is working. Sorry, Instagram gets sound issues. Instagram gets sound issues. All right. Okay. So I think I've gotten that. We're good to go. So this lady is going to be joining us live. Huh. Oh, goodness. Yes, she's right here. All right. So sound is back. She's here with us. Hopefully this will work. Sound today. Big shout out to all those who are buying me stars. Aderonke Lawal Ayeni. Aderonke Lawal Ayeni. Ah, ó ṣe ọmọ tó dá gbogbo ilé ayé ẹ̀ máa máa dùn ṣáá ni. Aderonke Lawal Ayeni. Ó ṣe gidi gan. Ó ṣe gidi gan. No sound again. Hey, we don't enter Ramo. Chai. We don't enter Ramo. Restart your restart phone. No sounds. Ah, man, this is so frustrating. Let me restart my phone. Let me restart my own phone. While we're waiting, if you're watching on TikTok, share the video. Send me money guns if you're watching on TikTok. Send me money guns if you're watching on TikTok. Big shout out to all the Facebook people and YouTube. My YouTube family, how are you doing? I'm so sorry. I don't reboot the phone now, so we wait, make the phone start. Okay, so phone's back on. Okay, so let's do this. I hope this works. Okay, so we're going live now. Hope this works. If this doesn't work, we'll probably have to schedule it for later. They say I don't enter one chance, so try Facebook people when I own no good. Almost after 7. All right, all right, view, accept. Once I click accept, I be na me get the old Facebook. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, sister, how are you doing? I know you are in recovery mode, so I'm not going to take too much of your time.
No problem.
So tell us about your BBL journey and why you had to remove your womb.
Okay. So I had a hysterectomy.
That is removing surgery to remove womb.
Excuse me?
The hysterectomy is a surgery to remove your womb.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. So I did that last year because I had fibroids,
Oh.
and my cycle was always very heavy, to the point where I would faint. So I just had to do it. And my blood count was low. I was incredibly anemic. My iron level was very, very low. And I've struggled with this for years. And so when I was medically cleared, they removed everything except my ovaries.
That's to keep your hormones balanced.
Exactly. So I wouldn't go into premature menopause. Yeah. So I knew I didn't want to have any more children, so that wasn't a hard decision to make. And just dealing with my cycle every month was hellish for years. And I was done. And so in doing that, my body changed. I gained a significant amount of weight. My complexion changed. My body just changed within a matter of 4 or 5 months.
Your complexion changed. You went darker or lighter?
Yeah, it got darker.
You got darker. How
Yes.
come?
I don't know. But my body just changed. My complexion got darker. I gained weight. My body just looked old. And I didn't recognize myself. So if you notice, I did, my skin's peeling. I did a chemical peel, to just get my everything, rejuvenate my skin back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, why did you now do the BBL? What informed the BBL and how much did it cost?
Okay. So I was thinking of ways to, get my body back, right? And my main priority was to just remove the fat from my stomach. That was my main thing. So I said, okay, if I'm going to do that, let me go on ahead, put a little bit of fat in my rear, and give me a little bit of hips, and that was it. So my main focus was my stomach and my waist. And then I said, Doc, while you're removing the fat, just put some, a little bit in my butt, my rear. So that's what happened.
Wow. So how's the surgery? Can you show us some progress? Why are you lying on your chest?
Sure. Let me get up. I've been lying down getting my rest. And mind you, I have to lie on my stomach. I can't lie on my back.
Wow. Oh,
So,
sorry. Oh.
and let me turn the light on.
Are you at home or you're still in the hospital?
No, I'm at an Airbnb. I traveled to Atlanta to have my surgery.
Okay, so you went all the way to Atlanta.
From Maryland. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm wearing a compression garment that's compressing my body. This is an adult diaper, just in case there's any leakage. Oh yeah.
So you have to wear Pampers.
Yes. Yes. So I was gonna drain this, but I want you guys to see it. So I have a drain in my rear, and so every couple of hours I have to throw this away. It's draining blood and fat.
Oh wow.
From my rear.
Wow.
Yeah. So so here, I had 3 things done. Okay. And when I talked to the before surgery, I said, look, in order of priority, this is what I want. I want my waist snatched, so I have no stomach now, right? What you see here, if you see there's puffiness here, is bandages. Because this is where he did the lipo to remove the fat from my stomach. So all this right here is just puffiness, is the bandages, right? Okay. Then the second thing I had done was my bra rolls. So I had rolls right here, right? And then right here. Right? So what he did was he cut the skin and he stitched it. So I have no rolls back there.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Then the third thing was give me hips and a nice bum. I told him, I said, look, I'm not an Instagram model. I'm not a social media influencer. I just want to look nice in my clothes. That was it. So he did an excellent job. Excellent job. And so, mind you, I'm still swollen. What you see here is I'm still swollen. So I have to go and get lymphatic massages to continue to remove the fluid from my body. Because here, and here, I have drains. So tomorrow I'll go and get my second massage. And so when they massage everything out,
wow,
they remove the fluid.
Wow.
So yeah, and the reason why I wanted to come on Daddy Freeze, right, is because a lot of people say, don't get plastic surgery. Why should you do it? I didn't do it for anyone but me. I wanted to look better in my clothes. After I had my hysterectomy, my body changed. I didn't recognize myself. I wasn't comfortable. So this investment of 25,000 plus is purely for me. Purely for me. And that's why I wanted to come on here, because there's a misconception that women do plastic surgery to attract men. My body costs me 25,000 plus. Unless a man wants to put something on it, he can leave me alone. You understand what I'm saying to you? Exactly. So no, that's not it. It's that I want to wear clothes and look good in what I'm wearing. Now let me just be fair and give a little bit of history about my body.
Yeah, so, I was about to ask that.
Yes. So my son is 21.
Oh.
Okay. I have a 21-year-old. He's in third year of university. And after I had my son, I gained a lot of weight. My stomach didn't snap back. So, and my breast went straight to, I breastfed. My breast went straight to the south, right? So, right after my 30th birthday in 2010, I got mammary glands.
Reduced.
I got implants. I have implants.
Wow. So you put the implants.
Then I got a tummy tuck. Well, I got a tummy tuck. And then I got lipo. 13 years ago. Right? Yes. But here's the thing. Throughout the years, I maintained my body by going to the gym and watching what I eat. But as soon as I had my hysterectomy, my body just completely changed. It was beyond recognition.
Why did you have a hysterectomy instead of just removing the fibroids?
Because I still would have had my period, and I didn't want my period anymore. I didn't want to deal with any of that. I didn't want to have any more children.
But what if you meet a man now
Daddy, that's another live. You know what that other live is? Horrible experiences with men, and I'm done. I've been done. So ain't no Prince Charming coming nowhere doing nothing. I'm done. Done. No. We ain't
Okay.
meeting nobody to do nothing.
Okay. Let's talk about the pain.
Yeah. So let me show you my my pain medication. Let me see 1 second. Okay. So these are my pain meds that I have to take every day, every 8 hours. I just dropped one. I have to take all these, right? 1 second. Oh, damn. Okay. I have to take all these. I have to take vitamin C. I have to take zinc. I have to take another. Now, this is an ingredient that's in pineapples. Pineapples help prevent inflammation.
Oh, wow.
So not only do I have to take this, I also have to eat pineapples, right?
Wow.
So yesterday I went to the store, huh?
I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So also I bought salads, fruit, water, things that I have to eat, just to. I have to drink. Put this in water to hydrate myself.
Wow.
Also, I have to. There's an injection that I have to take. Where is it? Okay, yeah. I have to take this injection. I took one yesterday. I'll do one today. I'll do one tomorrow. So, yeah, it's painful, and because I'm 43, I had to get medically cleared by my doctor.
What do you mean medically cleared?
Okay, so when you do plastic surgery when you're over 40, they have to make sure, your blood count is up, you're breathing right, a couple of other tests that they run to make sure that you're medically sound to go through an operation like this. Yeah.
Someone said you have money and you choose to put yourself through this pain. What would you say to that person?
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
You have money, but you choose to go through this pain. What would you say to that person?
I want to be happy with my body. I want to be happy with the way I look every day. I want to be happy with who I see in the mirror. So the pain, the money, for me, is worth the investment. It's worth the investment. Then instead, I'm miserable when I go out to events. I'm not comfortable in my own skin. Tomorrow is not promised. So, and ironically, a lot of my friends don't even know I did the surgery. So I guess they'll know now. Hey y'all, how y'all?
Now, were there cheaper options? Because a lot of people are suggesting Turkey.
Here's the thing. This man is a celebrity surgeon in Atlanta. I've been watching him for 2 years. I've seen his results. I've read his reviews. My thing is, I didn't care what he charged. I wanted to use him. That's what the fee was. That's what I paid. So, when it comes to my body and surgery, the discount option may not be the best one. So I don't even, I don't spare the expense when it comes to my body. I just don't.
Was the surgery really painful?
Well, I was under anesthesia. I wasn't awake.
Okay.
So what was painful was that when I came home from surgery on Monday, I hadn't taken my pain medication. So once I took my pain medication, and I've been taking it every 8 hours, I'm fine. Now, I'm definitely sore, but I'm not like, oh my God, it's excruciating pain. No, it's manageable.
Okay. What if you want to use the bathroom to do number 2?
Great question. So I bought a urinal where I can stand up and urinate like a man. because I can't sit on anything. I can't sit.
What if you have diarrhea?
Okay. So I also have it's like a pole that I put on the toilet to where, again, I'm not sitting on my rear. There's no pressure on my rear, so I'm able to handle those issues. But the idea is that I cannot sit on my backside for 3 months. So when I take Ubers, like when I took my Uber to go get my massage, I had to lay down with my knee on the ground in the back seat of the Uber. And I just tell them, sir, I just got a BBL. You understand? And they understood.
So you cannot sit down for 3 months.
Yes. So they also, so here's the thing. So when I fly back to Maryland, I fly back on Monday. There's a let me show you this pillow. Again, all these things makes it makes the price go up. You know, pillows and this and that, compression garments, it all adds up. Hold on 1 second. So I had to buy a pillow. So this pillow, right? This pillow, right? So it lifts me up so that it's under my thighs. So my rear doesn't touch the bottom of the seat. So the only exception is this when I fly. So when I fly, another week has to go by. I can't sit on this because the flight's only 2 hours. Yeah, but once I'm able to sit, I have to sit on this.
Wow. 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 Now, did you have such restrictions when you did your tummy tuck?
No. When I did my tummy tuck, I just couldn't take a shower for like 2 weeks. But no, I didn't have all these restrictions. No.
The tummy tuck or the BBL, which was more painful?
I would have to say the tummy tuck, but that was so long ago. I really don't remember the pain.
Did you cry?
No. Because again, I was under anesthesia, so when I woke up, everything was done. So they gave me pain medication, and even back then, I didn't take a lot of the pain medication. Maybe because I was younger, I don't know. But this time around, every 8 hours, I have to do it because this place, my bra rolls, they're the sorest part of my bra rolls, and then where they lipo is sore.
So let me ask you a question.
Is it sore?
Are you in a relationship?
I'm single.
Okay. If you were in a relationship, would you have to take a break off the fakafiki?
Yes.
For how long?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yes, and that's the same with the tummy tuck. 6 weeks.
Why?
They just say in order for things to heal, in order for your body to heal, you can't do that. 6 weeks.
Wow. When you did the tummy tuck, were you in a relationship?
I was single.
Because I want to know how a man would handle this, not being able to touch your woman for 6 weeks because you want her to look in a certain way. Won't it be frustrating for...
Well, here's the thing. Typically, women do this. Women in relationships typically do it because they want it done. Their men usually love them the way they are. It's the woman who says, I'm not happy with the body. I'm getting this done.
Yeah, so in the meantime, can I have your friend for 6 weeks so we can entertain each other while you get this done?
If he can't stay and understand the process, then he can go.
Listen, a process. This is me just being the devil's advocate. We want to have a child. It's
Then
gonna
have a
take a
tummy tuck.
process.
Don't have a tummy tuck.
Mutual. You want to have a tummy tuck. Why do we have to go through the process? Taste
Yeah,
buds.
with that situation,
You are never getting a tummy tuck, you.
with that
Getting a
situation,
tummy tuck.
with that situation,
God bless you as you don't want. God will bless you, my baby. Uh-huh.
with that situation, you finish having your children, you have a tummy tuck. When I had my tummy tuck when I was 30, I know I wasn't having any more kids.
No, but what if you wanted to have more kids? You change your mind.
I'm not.
Can you change your mind after a tummy tuck? Can you have more kids after a tummy tuck?
You can, but it ruins all the money you spent. It ruins it. It ruins it. It ruins it. So when I was 30, I knew I wasn't having any more kids. I spent back then it was 15,000 for these tummy tuck lipo. It's 15,000 back then.
You look really good for a 43-year-old, I must say. Like you don't even look 43. You look like 35.
Thank you.
Everybody else will agree. And I agree with you on everything except if you were my girl and I didn't want to stay 6 weeks without touching you and I didn't want you to go through all this and spend this much money, then I could have a problem. But if you're single, I think it's fine. But what if a lady in Nigeria passed away about 2 weeks ago now? It was all over the blogs. What's the risk? Were you informed that there could be some level of risk?
Of course, that's the reason why they medically clear you before you have surgery. That's the reason why. I don't know if she was medically cleared. I don't know where she got her work done. But that's why they make sure, are you physically able to withstand this type of surgery? And let me tell you this. I didn't tell my mother until today.
So your mother and I knew this because you sent me a message who did you tell first, me or your mom?
I had just told my mother when I inboxed you.
Wow. That's a privilege. So why didn't you tell your mom?
Because we've talked about it before, and she said, no, watch your diet, lose weight, don't do it. She was very against it. I didn't want to hear it, and I did what I had to do.
Now, what did she say when you told her you did it? What was her reaction?
She said, she was speechless for a second. She said, this is my child. Go kill me, you.
What tribe's your mom?
She's from Okrika.
Oh, River State.
Yes, I'm from Rivers.
Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry, but at the end of the day, you guys kissed and made up and everything's fine.
Yeah. I mean, and then she asked me, am I okay? Take it easy, woo, woo, woo. But she knows me. When I say I'm doing something, I'm doing it, and that's what it's going to be. That's how I've always been.
Wow.
So, a lot of my friends don't even know I'm here. A lot of my friends don't even know.
Now, there's a narrative out there that says getting a BBL is so risky. What's your take?
I think if you go too big, I didn't go big. Everything, it looks very natural. I think the bigger you go, the bigger your risk, so to speak. I think my surgeon is a board certified surgeon, plastic surgeon. I did my homework on him. You have to do your due diligence. So with any surgery, there are risks. With any surgery. I mean, it didn't stop me from doing what I wanted to do. It didn't stop me. So, I mean, but I wouldn't recommend. And here's the thing: I was talking to the doctor, right? And he said because he's done jobs where the girls' rears are just so astronomically big. And I say, doctor, do you recommend that? He says no. That's what they want. So when you see these girls walking around here with these little legs and these humongous rears, they want that. That's the look that they want.
Now, talking about the proportions of, we see women with bent SpongeBob rear. We see ant backsides with thin legs and an ant backside. We see all sorts of. We see there was a lady the other day, a former radio presenter, who had her navel here.
Why?
Well, I'm sorry. Well, it was somewhere high, or maybe not this high, but by the time they start adjusting things, before you know it, they will put your navel here. So how did they work it in such a way that they still kept your body proportional?
Because here's the thing, the doctor understood the assignment. I had a very frank conversation. I said, sir, look, you're not gonna have me out here looking crazy. Okay? I'm 5'8". I have a nice situation here. I just need the waist and the hips to complement my frame. And he understood. You have to have a very frank conversation with your doctor. I said, I want my bra rolls removed. He said, ma'am, it's gonna leave a scar. I said, I'm fine with that. I can rub cream, I can get laser to remove that scar. Don't care. I just don't want the rolls there. The rolls are gone. I knew what I wanted. I had a very frank conversation. He understood. And it's interesting because when I went to get my first massage yesterday, the nurses, everybody came in, they said, you look amazing. Because even though I'm swollen, the waist is just snatched to the bones. I'm happy.
So in 3 months you'd be able to sit?
Yes.
Okay. Do you work for yourself, or how do you get that time off to even get the surgery done and get all the time needed to recuperate?
So I own a public relations firm. I'm a publicist. So, I don't work for anybody. I own my own business. So I'm able to maneuver accordingly.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, in 3 months, I'm gonna bring you live, and you're gonna show us how everything went.
I would love to do that.
So thank you so much, my darling sister, for coming. While you're still here, I'm going to bring Ada Blessing. Ada has been saying she wants this, she wants this. Okay, Ada, let me bring you up. Big shout out to Oluwato Singh Adeyemi for getting me all the stars on Facebook. And on TikTok, Shop Clan V, 2 money guns, House of Gold, 2 money guns, and Bite Card.
I gotta say something. Somebody said, oh, I collected a tax refund. No, sweetie, I paid cash. You understand me? We good over here. We pay cash.
Woo!
Thank you.
Amazing,
So
amazing, amazing.
My coins, okay, I do very well. Thank you very much.
Amazing. All right, we've got Ada here. Ada, how are you doing?
Hello, dear. How are you?
Thank you.
Yes, so Ada, what is your take?
Sorry, trying to fix my ring lights.
No problem. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Good evening. Well done, I must say, because it's really not easy doing that. So I want to ask, no side effects? Were you told of the side effects?
I mean, the side effects, my stomach can harden, my rear can harden, but I have to continue to get massages so that that doesn't happen. So other than that, I'm okay. Excuse me?
How often do you get massage?
I have to get massages when I go home 2 to 3 times a week for the next 3 to 4 months.
And after that, you're fine?
Yeah, I should be. Yeah, I'm fine. But I'll continue to get massages again just to maximize my results. I'm a perfectionist, so I want to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be.
Okay, so I mean, I see lots of Nigerian ladies with the whole curvy stature and all of that. How do you ascertain the proportion you desire? Is there like a painting that was a drawing where you pick this size or that size, or you just let the doctor work at his discretion?
No, it's a great question. So when I had a conversation with him, I said, look, I don't want a big rear. I want something that's going to complement my frame. I want projection, subtle projection. He understood that. So there was no chart, there was no anything. It was, look, you see the way my body looks, you see how my mammary glands sit, you see how my frame is. I want my waist and just give me a little bit of hips and just a nice, rear.
So it's
So
the
I don't
doctor's
know how, I don't know how.
It's the doctor's call. So the doctor gives you the size you tell him to. So
Exactly.
what if he gets it wrong? What if he makes it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller than what you initially imagined?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm by the grace of God, everything came out perfect. So I mean, that's just. You could get a doctor who takes it upon himself to make it bigger, but he understood what I wanted.
Okay.
And I'm very pleased.
Okay.
Because you have to remember, my rear has to settle. So it's nice. It has to. It's a whole process. It has to. Even when I got my mammary glands, they were very big and they sat very high. It has to settle. You just can't walk out and say, "Oh, it's ready." No, it has to curate. It has to settle. It has to. It's a whole process.
How long were you sedated for? For days?
3 hours.
3 hours. Days care. Who do you want to buy?
Yes.
So you're trying to tell me that you did not at any point feel the pain?
No.
At all? Were you awake?
No. I was under anesthesia.
Okay. Did you pay instrumentally or you just paid the 25,000?
I paid. So the surgery itself cost 20,000, right? The 5,000 is for my flights, my Airbnb, my Ubers while I'm here, my food. I had to buy additional compression garments. I had to buy supplies. So that's where the 5,000 comes in. So with the 20, I just paid, and then the 5,000 was for extra things that I paid. I paid for during my stay. And then when I get back home, I still have to pay for massages to continue to mold and shape my body.
So do you go back for further checkups, or after 3 months you can avoid the doctor for 2 years or 3 years?
So they typically say after 6 months you go for a checkup, and then another year. So it's 6 months and then a year checkup. And then after that, you're fine.
How much do you pay for that? Is it expensive?
It's free. That's free.
Oh, free.
Yeah, it's free.
Ada, you are not doing it, you. All right, thank you so much, my darling sister. Do you want to share your name with the public?
I mean, they know my handle.
Okay.
But they can just follow me on social media.
Okay, so her handle is Dynamic Public Relations. So just follow Dynamic Public Relations on social media. If you have any question about this or even about public relations, I'm sure she'll be there to guide you in whatever way you may need. Take care. God bless. Neka, you are not getting any. Ada, you are not getting any. None of you. You're not getting none. Bye. You look beautiful, by the way, my sister. Really nice. Someone says, are you single? She said yes, but she's not searching. Bye.